I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, back with you today, Tuesday, for another edition of our daily news video, Tomorrow's News. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you can expect to see tonight at PeruTribune.com and in tomorrow's, Wednesday's morning's newspaper. On our lead story, Eric Stoff and I talked to local school officials a little bit about AP tests. There's an AP Associated Press story a while ago where they spoke to some officials about Indiana's problem where they're funding a ton of AP tests, but that isn't actually helping them increase passage. The amount of students taking AP tests has dramatically increased across the state, but the passage percentage is not. It's actually dropped. So it's an issue of how much money they're spending and what they're getting back for it. In Peru, this is actually an especially bad problem. They have beefed up significantly how many students are taking AP tests, from something like 50 to more than 100, but the amount of students total who pass them has not increased. It's driven their percentage way down, and because the state is paying for math and science AP exams, that doesn't cost them a lot of money, but a significant amount of that, those exams are AP US history exams, which the district is paying for along with some need-based poverty funding. They paid $3,100 for those exams last year. And even if every student who passed an exam last year passed the U.S. history exam, that means 80% of those students failed. So that's an issue that hopefully they're looking into. We also, Eric talked to North Miami about this problem, and their guidance counselor, Carrie Hennigan, told him that they really are not pushing AP very much. They had 10 students take an AP exam last spring. They were all calculus, and they had 7 of them pass, but they're really going toward dual credits. That's the same thing McConaughey has told us in the past, although we could not reach them today. In our display story, Eric went over the weekend to Main Street United Methodist Church, which is the drop-off point for Operation Christmas Child in Miami County this year. They're going to be taking donations through Friday to send to needy children. It's really a great story about people finding generosity in their hearts in Miami County and how they're going to help folks all across the world have a better holiday season, and you can contribute to that still by dropping off items at Main Street or by helping them pack them up. In slightly more dour news, Chad has a story for us tomorrow about a woman who was arrested on a criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon charge. This woman, 35-year-old Christina Hubbard, was arrested after she allegedly fired 3 shots inside an apartment. She also faces charges of criminal mischief, possession of drug paraphernalia, and operating a handgun without a license. That incident is still under investigation. Further down the page, Eric has a profile for us, actually, of Ethan Manning, who is not only the Miami County Republican Party chair, but also a 22-year-old college student from Macy. We thought that was really interesting, talked to him a little bit about what his goals are in politics and in life. He's taking courses at Western Governors University online, so it'll fit better into his schedule, which includes being the party chair, the 4-H board, and also working for his family. So it's really great to see Ethan stepping up and taking the initiative to really accomplish a lot in Miami County and for Miami County. Finally, Chad actually right now is at the Miami County Council meeting. They're talking tonight about their budget for next year. They're still, as of his last count, about $90,000 short of cutting the $150,000 they need to so that they can ensure every employee will get a 2% raise. Some of the employees, like the auditor, have already been earmarked for much larger raises than that, and all of that is being discussed as we speak. Chad's going to have a brief on that for tomorrow's paper, and then he's going to really blow it out for the Thursday edition. So we hope you'll come back not only Wednesday but also the next day to read all about what the council's doing. Inside the paper, on the education page, I had a story about a couple of Elmwood students who were honored by the Honeywell Center in their holiday banner contest. They're going to have those banners hung up in downtown Peru. Their winner images, very vibrant, colorful, and this is from 6 and 7-year-olds. So it's really, really exciting for them and exciting for us to be able to honor that kind of talent and cultivate it in the youth of Miami County. Finally, on the sports page, we had a staff report which Nick put together on McConaughey's game against Logan Sports. That's girls basketball. They're going to have a tough row. They're 0-1, and they're looking for their first win against the Berries, who are 1-0, and actually made the regional final last year. So we wish the Braves all the best and hope they can pick up that first one. Peru also tried to pick up their first win. They're actually 0-2 now under Coach David Weeks this season. They are playing against Southwood, who has not played a game yet, so it's been a bit of an issue for Coach Weeks and his team to scout them. We hope that they'll find that the edge they need and also pick up their first win. As always, you can read all those stories in tomorrow's print Peru Tribune. You can read them at perutribune.com. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Find me and our reporters on Twitter. And until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great Wednesday.